Welcome back to another exciting episode of Slapshot with Zach. Welcome to Slapshot with Zach. The following is brought to you by Neeb Productions Inc., a stop sign four-way project and Bigger Fish Productions. This podcast is about the NHL, and I will talk about the hockey teams, the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Stanley Cup finals, and mostly about the Colorado Avalanche. I will be releasing a new episode every Friday around 10:15 in the morning. Thank you. Enjoy the show. Episode 5. Why the NHL should change their playoff structure. Here is why the NHL should change their playoff structure. So I like the way that the playoff structure is now, but it should change. Now hear me out. The NHL should have a play-in bracket like the NBA, except they would have it be 7 seed versus 7 seed and 8 seed versus 8 seed in both the Eastern and Western Conference. And then the rest of the seeds from 1 to 6 would be set in stone. Then that way, more teams would be able to have a chance to make the playoffs and that didn't have a chance before. And they would have a chance to make it with a new playoff structure. Now I am going to take a little break. When I return, I will talk about the other play-in bracket I have in mind. The weather right now, it is 80 degrees and partly cloudy in Boulder, Colorado, with a chance of rain 50%. That's it for the weather right now.
It's 6 o'clock and the sun's still high. The rocky air smells like a chicken fry. I'm not fancy, but I've got my ways. King Super's calls and it's one of those days. The cartwheels squeak on the linoleum floor. $6 for a feast, I'm coming back for more. $6 chicken all day Thursday, golden skin. Oh, it's crispy in the best way. Boulder knows what's cooking, let me say. $6 chicken, it's my kind of payday.
Welcome back. Now I will be talking about the other play-in option. Now, the play-in bracket would change probably after a couple of years or so. So in the new bracket, the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed in both the Eastern and Western conferences would be set in stone and not change. And then for both conferences, the 3rd through the 8th seeds would have to battle to make it to quarterfinals. So that would be 3 seed versus 3 seed, 4 seed versus 4 seed, 5 seed versus 5 seed, 6 seed versus 6 seed, 7 seed versus 7 seed, and 8 seed versus 8 seed in both conferences. So you get the idea now. The winner of the 3rd seed battle secures the 3rd seed in their conference. The winner of the 4th seed secures the 4th seed in their conference after beating the other 4th seed in a battle. And then that's the same for the rest of the seed from 5 to 8 and so on and so forth. Well, I'm going to take one last break. When I return, I will talk about why it would be good to get rid of wildcard games. weather right now, it is 80 degrees and partly cloudy in Boulder, Colorado, with a chance of rain 50%. That's it for the weather right now.
It's 6 o'clock and the sun's still high. The rocky air smells like a chicken fry. I'm not fancy, but I've got my ways. King Super's calls and it's one of those days. The cartwheels squeak on the linoleum floor. $6 for a feast, I'm coming back for more. $6 chicken all day Thursday, golden skin. Oh, it's crispy in the best way. Boulder knows what's cooking, let me say. $6 chicken, it's my kind of payday.
Welcome back. Like I have already said, they should start with a 7 versus 7 seed and an 8 versus 8 seed in the playoff bracket. And then after a couple of years or so, they should have a battle of the 3rd through 8th seeds in both conferences. Now, if teams in both conferences secure the 1 and 2nd seed, then they are locked in and set in stone. Because of this change, it would get rid of the wild card games and give a chance to all the teams who could have made the playoffs but didn't have a chance to make the playoffs and get into the playoffs. For example, let's say the San Jose Sharks have a chance to make the playoffs and they secure the wild card and the 8th seed. But then the Vegas Golden Knights are right behind them, but they do not make it to the playoffs. This would give a chance for both San Jose and Vegas to play against each other for a chance to make it into the quarterfinals. This example is if the system was a play-in bracket and both San Jose and Las Vegas or Vegas would be battling to secure the 8th seed in their conference. Well, that's it for now. Join me next time when I talk about why the rules should change of the playoffs. Goodbye for now. It's been great talking about hockey, but now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell. See you next time.